Welcome to a space of quiet reflection. We often discuss elegance as an aesthetic, a silk scarf, a curated home, a soft tone of voice. But the highest form of elegance is found in your relationship with your own word. When we live in a state of busy, we are often surrounded by the ghosts of unfinished ideas. These half-read books and semi-started ventures create a subtle mental clutter that weighs down our grace. Today we are moving away from the frantic energy of starting and into the calm luxury of completing. Phase 1, the psychology of the messy middle. Research suggests that the human brain experiences a dopamine hit during the ideation phase. For the sophisticated woman, this is a dangerous trap. Because we have high standards, we fall in love with the concept of a project. However, when the initial sparkle fades and we reach the labor stage, the project no longer feels elegant. We mistakenly believe that if it feels difficult, it must not be aligned. I want to challenge that. Real elegance is the ability to maintain your composure and commitment even when the process becomes unrefined. Finishing is the act of honoring your past self's inspiration. Phase 2, the perfectionist's hidden sabotage. The fear of the final product. Why do we stop when we are 90% done? It is often because as long as a project is unfinished, it remains potentially perfect. The moment you put the final stroke on the canvas or click publish on the website, it becomes a fixed reality. It is now subject to the world's gaze. For a woman who values her reputation, this vulnerability is terrifying. We must transition from a mindset of perfection to a mindset of contribution. An elegant woman knows that a completed work, even with its human imperfections, offers more value to the world than a perfect thought that never left her mind. Decision fatigue and the curated life. Elegance requires a high degree of curation, which is mentally taxing. If you are spending your willpower capital on choosing the perfect font or the perfect outfit for the task, you will have nothing left for the task itself. We must automate the mundane to preserve our brilliance for the finish. True sophistication is knowing which details require your soul and which details simply require a decision. We will explore how to set boundaries of excellence so that your energy doesn't leak out through the cracks of over-analysis. Phase 3, the strategy of disciplined grace, the Vogue method of planning. Instead of a chaotic to-do list, we shall adopt a grand overview. Think of your project like a high-end magazine. There is a vision, a deadline, and a final print. We will break your goals into editorials. Each editorial must be finished before the next one begins. This prevents the project overlap that causes so much anxiety. By focusing on one completion at a time, you maintain the single tasking focus that is the hallmark of a calm, collected woman. Implementing minimum viable elegance. There is a point in every project where further polishing yields diminishing returns. In the world of high-end design, this is called the edit. An elegant woman knows when to stop. We will learn how to identify your point of completion, that specific moment where the work is honest, beautiful, and ready. Learning to walk away from a finished project is just as important as starting one. It shows that you trust your work enough to let it stand on its own. Phase 4, the ritual of the final touch, the luxury of the close. The transition from busy to elegant is marked by how you celebrate. Most people finish a task and immediately rush to the next fire. This is the busy trap. The elegant woman pauses. She creates a ritual, perhaps a specific tea, a moment of silence, or a literal clearing of her desk to acknowledge that a cycle has closed. This ritual signals to your nervous system that it is safe to relax. It prevents the burnout that makes us fear starting new things. Remember that your elegance is measured by the trail of beauty you leave behind you, not the volume of noise you make while you work. When you become a woman who finishes, you become a woman who can be trusted with larger visions. You move from the scattered energy of the many to the focused power of the few. You are no longer just busy. You are a woman of completion. You are elegant. Choose one thing, just one, that you can bring to a graceful close tonight. Do not do it because you must or because you are chasing productivity. Do it as a gift of grace to yourself. Experience the luxury of a cleared mind and the deep restorative sleep that comes when nothing is left hanging in the balance. I want you to sit with a singular truth. Your elegance is not defined by the volume of noise you make while you work, but by the quiet trail of beauty and order you leave in your wake. When you transform from a starter to a finisher, you are doing more than just clearing a to-do list. You are refining your character. You are signaling to yourself and to the world that your intentions have weight. A woman who finishes what she starts is a woman who can be trusted with larger visions, higher stakes, and more profound influence. You move from the scattered, frantic energy of the many into the focused, magnetic power of the few. You are no longer merely busy. You have stepped into the role of a woman of completion. You have stepped into your elegance. Thank you for gifting me your most precious resource, your time. It is a privilege to walk this path of refinement with you. Your presence here is a testament to your commitment to a more intentional, poised life. Please subscribe and click the bell icon so we can continue these deep dives into the art of living well. Until we meet again, remember, the most beautiful thing you can wear is the calm of a finished task and the poise of a kept promise. Go forth and finish with grace. Goodbye for now.